Hey, what's up? Brian with Stink Cover, looking at the barn project again. This will be part 2. I'm going to work on this today. This will probably be the last part I'll make for a few weeks because I have to have a small surgery, but then after that we'll finish the project. But today we'll get these planks taken out and put another section in. The reason I'm leaving some of the planks while I'm working on the floor is because it gives me something to walk on. Once I get this other section put in, I'll be moving some of these other planks on top, and then it would be easier to bring in the next skid and then so on. So I'll probably end up moving the hay and all that today, but I'm only gonna move about 10 feet of planking on the floor. All right, back at it, part 2. It's gonna take forever, but we'll get it. I had not moved hay in about 3 years. That wasn't even that much, but it was a job. I used to move a lot more than that, a lot of it by myself. But that, you forget how hard these guys work sometimes. That was just a small job, about 20 minutes. And if you keep moving, it's quite a bit. This is what I come up with to get it in the barn by myself. Gonna winch this thing, and I put some brackets under there, just something I had in the barn. And then when I get it in there, I'm gonna put some block and tackle up to another option that comes on the CF Moto for free, the winch. So it looks like it's gonna pull it. I'm gonna set the camera up. You can watch me do this. I'm gonna pull it up to the barn, then I'm gonna rig up the pulley system. Now I'm gonna rig up a pulley and use my winch and the pulley to pull the skid in. And then once I get close, I'm gonna readjust the pulley over there and pull it all the way on. And then I'm gonna do a time lapse of all that. So you'll see some moving around, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'll take a video of how I have it set up, maybe on the second one in normal speed. All right, so this is my setup from the winch to the pulley right there, and then I'm going to work it tied up with a slip knot on the shackle. I'm going to snug it up and see what we got. All right, I'm gonna set this camera up and time lapse this and guide my winch in, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to move some things. I'll have to say that that pulley system that I put together with my winch worked really well. I'm pretty impressed with what I was able to do by myself with that. So here's a look at it. All right, so that's it. I'll take off them brackets and I'll screw them in the next piece, and I'll do the same thing. I don't need to show you guys me reeling it in here with the buggy, but I will set up some more time lapse when I yank it in here and finish off this section. And I am putting a little offset in there so I don't have the same seam, just to try to keep everything flush. And then of course I got a couple boards I have to replace, but I've got some scrap pieces for that. I think the floor is going to turn out really well, and this is from scrap, all scrap. So this is it, part 2. A lot of work today. It's coming along nice. There's a high spot there, I'll fix that. This has just been taking a long time. I had to work mostly by myself today, and I'm whipped. I'll be trying to do another one in a couple weeks once I'm capable, and then finish her off. All right, thanks.